This video is sponsored by Akiflow, an all-in-one digital planner and calendar used to centralize tasks, schedule, and optimize your productivity. Learn more about how I'm using Akiflow on my cybersecurity studies in a few moments. So earlier this year, CompTIA announced a rebrand of one of their certification programs, the Advanced Security Practitioner to the SecurityX, as part of their new suite of expert certifications. Now, I think the goal of this rebrand was to certify the natural progression of job roles aligned with the Security Plus certification. And the Security Plus played a foundational role in helping me understand the fundamentals of IT and security. This is a certification I pursued my freshman year at university and served as a good foundation for my next years of study. Even to this day, it's been a good certification. The name change to SecurityX naturally piqued my interest in creating the video on this specific certification, as the Security Plus kind of holds a special place in my career heart. Now, let's go ahead and overview the SecurityX, what's changed, and perhaps who is this made for? I'm not sponsored by any organization or affiliate to CompTIA, so all thoughts are my own. I'll express them at the end or in this timestamp below. So starting out with the CASP to SecurityX rebrand. The CASP Plus was released in October of 2021. Its primary goal, as stated, was to help you with technical knowledge and skills required for various security functions. So think architecture, engineering, operations, and GRC. The exam at the time is still multiple choice, and it has a blend of performance-based questions targeting mostly mid-level professionals. Now, the newly rebranded SecurityX certification focuses primarily on hands-on performance-based certification built specifically for mid-level practitioners, which I do like to see. So this SecurityX is still targeting technical experts, maybe mid-level professionals who are looking to advance their skills. Now, CompTIA has stated that this is going to be a next step certification for something like the Security Plus, and for those who want to showcase their next level abilities. And they recommend that you have at least 10 years of experience in IT, 5 of those being in some sort of function within security. The SecurityX focuses on the following domains, 4 of them. And as you can see, you have the percentages. So GRC, security architecture, engineering, and operations. What's changed since the CASP Plus I've found online is basically looking into management techniques, adding zero trust security architecture, cloud native security, artificial intelligence and its security implications, and automation in security operations. So some good things. This is not my personal opinion yet, but based on my research, CompTIA recommends pursuing the SecurityX if you are a candidate in one of the following scenarios. You have hands-on experience. You are working for or aiming for a senior level position in security. You want to show expert level security knowledge or skills. You need something that's vendor agnostic and that's accepted as a certification. And, well, it's a next level career progression from the Security Plus with experience added on. With this information, here is my personal opinions, the positives and negatives. Before that, a seamless transition into today's sponsor, Akiflow. Akiflow is an all-in-one central platform to help you optimize your schedule and communications. And if you're considering studying for security certifications, optimizing your productivity and dedicating time blocks to consistent study is imperative. Akiflow helps you organize and schedule your tasks all in one place. To do this, Akiflow connects with Gmail, Slack, Google Calendar, Notion, Trello, and many more platforms so that you can pull all of your to-dos and meetings without jumping between platforms. The cool thing is you can quickly capture tasks with a simple command bar, then drag them into your calendar to time block your day. Akiflow also has an AI integration that will help you auto-assign your tasks to your various different projects, helping you optimize your organization and the clarity that you need. Now, this may seem a bit confusing or perhaps a little bit overwhelming, and to help you, Akiflow provides a dedicated one-on-one onboarding call with a team for every user who subscribes. This session really helped me capture my requirements and had an action plan for how I was going to use Akiflow. For me personally, Akiflow has been helpful in helping me organize my cybersecurity studies. I can organize things like researching tools, watching tutorials, recording and editing videos like these, and doing hands-on labs all in one platform. And it helps me keep track, especially when juggling multiple projects It helps me avoid getting overwhelmed when I can just see everything laid out visually. It also helps me without having to interface through various different platforms, Google Calendar, Notion, all of those different platforms that I use. So if you are interested in optimizing productivity, use the link in the description below to learn more about Akiflow and how it can help you today. So take these opinions as you will. Of course, I haven't completed the certification. The rebrand just happened in December. So some positives and negatives, some things that I've seen. First, a good positive is that we're seeing a switch or change from purely multiple choice-based questions to something that's performance-based, hands-on. And that's what we want to look for in certifications in these next coming years. You want to have hands-on practical knowledge, and real-world scenarios mirror what a scenario may look like when you encounter it as a security practitioner. So that's a good positive. In addition, the SecurityX does appear to be a next level or offer a next level certification to complement what you've learned off of the Security Plus. Looking at the exam objectives, I found that a lot of the content is updated, which is good. And I think that if they have this hands-on element, it provides a next level or next step to advance your skills. And based on the exam objectives, I do find that the concepts and the content is relevant to today's threat landscape. So those are some positives. Some drawbacks, maybe some negatives. Based on some anecdotal research while creating this video script, I found on Reddit that there appears to be kind of some mixed reviews with this whole rebrand. Some people kind of see it as a way to just upsell their new expert series certifications, which that's a fair point. Another item to note is when going onto the objectives page here, you can see that there's a retirement date for the respective certifications. So the SecurityX is to be determined generally 3 years after launch. I don't know if they're going to do something like they do with the Security Plus where they have different versions, but if they literally just decommission this SecurityX certification in 3 years and they'll create any new versions, I don't know how much this is really going to run. So I hope to see a continued versioned update rather than just something that's another rebrand or decommissioning of a certification, as I don't know how long that would actually have quality in training. And finally, there's general limitations that apply to a certification. When you're studying or when you're applying for jobs, there's limitations. It's a good thing to have. It's a check mark, perhaps something that's required by your company, but a rebrand of an already established certification, it may take time for industry recruiters to catch up. It may not even catch on at all. So based off of all of this, who do I recommend this certification for? I think that if you lack hands-on experience from enterprise environments, so perhaps you don't have an internship or haven't had internships or don't have some entry-level experience, so maybe you're a university student or an entry-level applicant lacking that experience, I think this certification could offer a next step to help wage the gap between theory and practicality. Even if the requirements say you need a minimum of 10 years of experience, I would still attempt this as a way to wage the gap between experience. You may have to try harder, but yeah, I think that that's something to take a look into. I think in addition, required for your company, if this is a certification that's required, of course, then yeah, you're gonna have to take it. And finally, if you're a candidate who wants that next step in the Security Plus, something that's a good roadmap, pursue the Security Plus first, and then maybe look into the SecurityX. So if you aren't in one of these scenarios or buckets, wait and observe. See how the certification is viewed in the reviews on the content, as this is just a new certification, but it's, I guess, rebranded. Hopefully this video has been somewhat informative. I tend not to make YouTube videos on singular certifications, but the SecurityX piqued my interest as the Security Plus certification still holds a special place in my career heart. So hopefully you found this video useful, and you know what it is. Until the next time, have a good day.